Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you're well. Yet again, I find myself apologising at the start of a video as to why it's taken so long for me to get another video out. This time I've got a really good excuse. It's not a nice excuse actually. I've had a really bad week. My little baby girl was taken very ill weekend before last, and it turned out she had a problem with her bowels and she had to go up to London for some emergency surgery. So my girlfriend and I obviously been up there most of last week. We were living in the hospital in London, so thankfully everything went well. She had her surgery and that was good, and she is now recovering really well, and to look at her you wouldn't know anything had happened, so all good. But obviously it meant that we weren't even at home, never mind able to do any recording. So there we go. So that's today's excuse. Yeah, traumatic week, but quite glad it's over now, and I'm back in Foundation. Let's see what this little lady wants here. Oh, they're giving me some tools and some influence, which is very nice. Thank you. Great. So let's get this sped up. Right. Oh, a new tale can be heard. No more pleasant sight than a mountain of berries. Yes, absolutely. People are happy that I've got lots of food. That is good. So where are we? We've got our basics set up. We've got our stone, our food, our wood cutting over here. I've got a warehouse that doesn't have any people in it because I've got no spare people yet, but that's fine. Let's have a look. In here we've got a lot of berries coming into there, which is good. I'll tell you what I'm actually going to do though. I'm going to stop those two. I'm going to have fish on there when we unlock fish. So what we need to do is we need to get more people in because we need to fill up all these places, all these workplaces need workers. Newcomer, good. Just the one, okay. That's a shame, could have done with more. I will get you working in there, so at least everywhere has one person. Right, so we need to look at making money. This is a big aspect of this game now, and it's all changed because it used to be that you'd make money by selling stuff in the marketplaces, whereas now market food is free, and you have to make money through taxes or through hang on, let me just get rid of these, they annoy me. Oh no, they're already pinned. Okay, that's fine. Yes, either through taxes or through trade with other people. So if we come into our book here and look at resources and trade routes, these are our trade routes available. So there are 5 different ones. I could unlock that one already, but that's 50 tools, and there is no way I'm wasting 50 tools on that. This one, however, is a handy one. So unlock trade route, 20 planks, 200 gold. So I'm going to do that. Oh, what happened there? It says I've got planks. Ah, that's alright. That's because they're being transported. There we go. Now they're in. Good. So I've unlocked this trade route. So this is a level 1 trade route, which means I can trade 10 units per trading merchant who comes and visits my village. I think it's is it a single week or a single month? Yeah, a month. So if in a month I buy 30 and sell 30 things, it'll upgrade to level 2, and then these numbers increase. It's really hard to actually do that because generally you don't want to be buying stuff from other people. You want to make it all yourself. So you have to kind of play with the game a little bit and buy things that you don't necessarily need just to try and get these numbers correct and filled in. But for now what we can do, you see on here we've got berries which we can sell. It's only 2 each, but it brings in a bit of gold, so I'll do that. So if we go to resources and find our berries here, we simply click on this one to sell all above this value, which is this value here. So at the moment we're generating loads of berries, so I'm just going to sell every berry that I can, and berries will still keep going up because they just do. I will also do fish when I start making them, but that's this one over here. So I need to get fish to open the trade route, and then I can sell fish. But also in here we've got planks. Now planks are very important, so I am going to sell them. However, I'm not going to sell them until we get to 200. So that'll take a while. But it's always a good idea to have a base value of sort of 200 planks in stock. Carcasses is a good one, so I can trade carcasses. They're here and they're 6 each, so this is a very good one to do. So one thing I am going to do is unlock on here butchering, which unlocks the hunter's hut and the butchery. So it only costs 25, so I'm going to do that because this is going to be a good money maker. I'm also going to do fish because that's also a very necessary one to open up. So it means I can get fish and I can start getting carcasses. Right, let's see. Right, so now we have a hunting zone. So this is where we tell our hunters they are allowed to go hunting. Let's do, I think this little area here looks pretty good for hunting. So let's get all of this shaded in. I'll bring it right up to here, I think, actually, as well. There we go. So a nice big area for hunting there. Actually, let's bring it right up to the road here. There, that'll do. Right, let's just get these people in. So we've got 3 more people there. That's really good. Let's think. Do I want to put them into buildings straight away, or do I want to hold off until I build some fishermen or hunters? I think I'm just going to leave those at the moment. We're doing okay for resources. I'm going to build. Let's go into food. So we've got fisherman's hut, the hunter's hut, and the butchery now. So let's get 1 fisherman put in down here. Down on the seaside. Let's get you built down there. And then, for the sake of making more money, I'm going to put a couple of hunters' huts in this woodland here. Now these are buildings that people don't want to live close to, so that's fine. If I get him kind of there, get one over here somewhere. There we go. Nice. Upgrading trade routes, actually. It's going to tell me all about them now. That's fine. Improving the trade route will allow you to trade larger quantities of resources. Yes, you can upgrade a trade route once you buy and sell enough resources. Yes, so I think once you do that, you still have to buy the upgrade in some way, but I can't remember what that costs. So we will find out as and when that happens. For now, it's just you just use the minimal, really, just to get some money coming in. Right, how are we doing resources? Oh, this is good. They've just released an update, actually. And one of the things they've done is allow you to finally allow you to play around with what resources are displayed up here. So if we come into our resources, you've got a little favourites bit down the side here where we can favourite the ones we want to have displayed up here. So for now, I'm only going to show the ones that I really care about, which is the stuff that I'm generating. Stuff like thatch is in the game now. I have no idea what thatch actually does in the game. But never mind, we'll find out one day. I think there are some other products as well, actually, that I haven't really worked out how you get them or what you use them for. I think hay is one of them as well that I've seen, but I don't know where it comes from and I don't know what it's used for yet. I also don't know what I've got that is a mod and what I've got that is a what's the word I'm looking for? Part of the base game is what I'm trying to say. I'm really not sure which is which yet, so you'll find that some of these resources may not be in the base game, but never mind. It just means that they're part of a mod, and I don't have a clue like where they come from and how I generate them, because there's a lot of things like in here, like the poultry farm and the goat farm, and even vegetables, I think maybe, and you know, things like that. I don't know if they're in the base game or if they're a mod that I've got. I think the orchard might be a mod, but they may also now be in the base game. I'm really not sure. So yes, there's a lot of things that get generated that aren't that clear. Let's just say that. Oh look, we've got 2 more people coming in. That's brilliant. So as soon as our hunters' huts are built, actually that's an extra 2. Sorry. So what I will do, let's have a look. I'm going to get an extra carpenter. Actually, do you know what? We are really low on wood. Let's just see. We have got wood generation going on here, but I feel like maybe I might get another load going back here. So let's do some of that. Let's get another whole set of... Yeah, let's get a whole set back here of... we'll get a lumberyard. And we'll get a forester in there as well. We'll set up a little extraction area for them. Something like that. And reforest as well. Keep it looking beautiful. Lovely. Now, do I want another sawmill? That's the question. I've got one over here. Do you know what? I think I probably do. No, let's not. Let's not go over the top. Let's leave it with one sawmill for now. Wood is more important than planks, really. Planks will make me some money, but wood is the most basic resource that you need. So let's go with that. Right, we have a hunter, so let's get someone working in there. So this generates carcasses. The carcasses are then stored here in the granary. So I'll put one to fish and one to carcass there. And then if we come into our resources, go down to carcass and put it to sell. For now, I'm going to sell them all to make the money. But eventually what I'll do is start making some of them into meat. And that will actually unlock another trade route down the bottom here. And then we can actually sell meat to these people as well. And obviously you can give meat to your villagers. I don't think they use carcasses for anything else. No, carcasses aren't on here. I do want to start doing things like eggs and vegetables and poultry. I think those will be really good. But for now, berries it is, and I will also get another market started for some fish. Yeah, we are really low on wood, aren't we, at the moment? Let's prioritise the lumber camp to get a bit more wood coming in, because we are struggling a little bit. Oh no, a stargazer is approaching. That means we've got bad weather on the way. That's a shame. Well, while we're waiting, let's do a little bit of decorating, shall we? Fancy doing something down here with our fancy decorations. Let's have a look. Look at that, we've got little animals down here now as well. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like these bushes. I like to kind of mingle a few of these in here. Makes it look cool. Just makes it all look a little bit more natural. And then what have we got here? A couple of ferns. Yeah, you could get a fern or two in there. Nice. And then I think somewhere there are some nice barrels or baskets full of berries, I believe. Okay, gone the wrong way. Let's see. Here we go. Right, so we've got little baskets here with berries. A big basket as well as a little basket. We've even got a big old hamper thing there as well. You know, I quite often like just having barrels sat around. It just makes the whole thing look more interesting, doesn't it? Let's go with that. How does that look? Oh yeah, I like that. Just adds a little bit, doesn't it? Now I will come back to that in a second. However, our woodcutter is done, so let's get 3 workers in our woodcutter. Yes, we've got no one spared to go in the hunter's hut yet. That's fine. We'll get some more people in a minute. Ooh, two new people. Here we go. Oh, hang on. The elders feel your village is almost ready to host a trading fair. However, they are uneasy to receive visitors with such a market. Yeah, they want... That's fine. I can do that because I can build another market. Right, and your stargazer telling me it's going to rain in a minute. That's fine. Let's get another market going then before I head back over to the harbour start. Let's get a market in there, I think. So this is going to be our fish market. So we'll give this one a blue tent. Let's get a little sign at the edge there. How does that look? That looks good to me. Once that's built, that will give us enough splendour to have this improving the market done, and then we'll host a fair at some point, which will be pretty good. See how this just looks a little bit more complete now, doesn't it? However, I can still do more. Nature decorations. We have these lovely big grasses, and I like these. Hang on, is that the biggest one? No, that's the biggest one. See, I kind of like these as well. It just makes the whole thing look a bit more wild. And back here, let's have another look at a fern, I think, just in there. Let's get that built. How does that look? Good. Yep, I like that. Not over the top, just subtle. Just makes it look a little bit more real, doesn't it? Great. Right, so we've got our forester camp ready to go. Actually, I'm going to get him in because sometimes if you have the lumber camp going for too long, it starts looking really bald quite quickly. So it's a good idea to have your forester going. And then I'm going to get the other hunter going as well. Because this is generating money for us, or will do. We've already got 7 carcasses in there ready to sell, so that's good. That'll bring in a bit of cash. How's our fisherman hut going? It's not yet. Why is nobody building this? We don't have a lot of wood, but still, let's prioritise that. Just remind people that it's there. I'm a bit concerned because nobody's even walked down to it. And occasionally you do get the odd thing that gets bugged and suddenly just a building just doesn't get built. So I'll keep an eye on that. Right, we've got some more people coming. Oh, look, this is our trader. Let's watch him because I think he's about to go in here. And there we go, he's bought some carcasses. Fantastic. That would have generated a little bit of money. Right, so we've got 1 spare person now who I'm hoping is going to become a fisherman. But I do have... market built. Wonderful, there we go. Fantastic. Yeah, I do have a feeling that this is not happening. So do you know what? I am just going to destroy that and build another one just to make sure, because I don't think that has worked. So let's get you in there. Right, and let's see. Oh yes, there we go. Look, instantly people are bringing stuff. So I think that first one had bugged and it hadn't detected it properly. Which is fine. These things happen. Oh, I love this little funky pathway around the back of the house there. That's cool. So the one thing I do love about this game, or one of the many things I love about this game, is the path generation. It's so fluid and natural looking. It's really nice. I mean, look at this. It just looks stunning, really. If you remember the old city building games where it was all on a grid, you know, very much you had to build the path, like the original Settlers game, and you had to build all the pathways and everything. And now these games, everything is more fluid. All the houses are built randomly. You've got a lot more fluidity with the actual things that you build yourself. So yeah, really, it really has come a long way, hasn't it? There we go. We now have someone in our market as well. So once this fisherman is built and I get someone in there, we will have a second source of food. Because if you look at our happiness, we're only at 60%. And it's because people have only got one source of food and they haven't got a church yet. So a church is going to be our next construction. Just want to make sure this fisherman hut is getting done. Oh, it's got 22 out of 20. That's a bit strange. I'm not sure why that's happened. Right, so church. Let's have a look. Rustic church. Where do we want to build a church? I think this little area here looks nice, doesn't it? Let's have a look. I wonder, do I want a double? Tell you what, let's turn the snapping off and I might move this one right inside like that. That looks good. Nice. Right, let's snapping back on. Let's get a door on the front there. This is a new thing as well. They've made it so you can see if the interior is accessible. So in other words, if you put a door on. Which can happen sometimes if you're doing a big multi-sub-building complex kind of thing. So it's a little bit more intelligent now as to what's accessible and what isn't. Let's get a bell tower. Again, I think I might turn the snapping off. Let's lift it up to its height. Let's just make sure it's roughly square. I think that's about square as it's going to get. Yeah, I want it kind of in the middle of this one, I think. Yeah, that looks good to me. I like to do my own thing with these buildings sometimes. Sometimes if you just snap everywhere, they just look a bit samey, so it's quite nice to do something different. Right, let's get that getting built then. So that's a good sized church. That will do us for a while. Good. 2 more people. Fantastic. Let's get a fisherman in. And let's get a carpenter in as well. And did I do the other hunter? I must have, yes. Yes, 2 hunters. Good. Right, let's check out the money situation. How are we doing? This month we have made a profit. Last month we didn't. And that is because we've sold. Look at that. Carcasses are bought in 102. Berries are bought in 40. That's fantastic. And we're not spending a lot, really. Upkeep is sort of 7 a month at the moment. That's pretty good. The church will bump that up a bit. Upkeep, yeah, maintenance of 14 for the church. So that's quite a lot. But now that we're making a bit of money in other ways, that's not such an issue. Let me just go back to our trade routes and see what else we could sell. So vegetables and poultry are good options. Herbs, can't really do herbs until you put a monastery, I think that's right. So that's not going to happen for a long time. 30 fish. So once this is done, we could do eggs and milk and fish and cloth. So all of those I'd like to do and get selling. I will also get this one going, and then we can do certainly apples and wool and meat. Not even sure how you get leather or wax or wine, but we'll figure that out. Bread is something that I will work towards, and then we could do cheese, bread, shoes, clothes, common wares eventually. Maybe not glasses and swords, but yeah, I mean there's plenty there. Oh, look at that! I can actually unlock that one straight away. And what can I buy from them? Is there anything I need? I'd rather generate my own stuff for now, but I could certainly start selling. Eggs is a good one because I can make eggs at the same time as poultry, I think. That makes sense, doesn't it? Although they're separate things, so actually you can do them on different occasions. I'll hold off on this for now. I'll let my fish build up a little bit, and then I'll start on this. I want to focus over here. So poultry and vegetables sell for 4 each, so that's good. However, before you start making too much money, you need to improve your capacity, because at the moment you can only hold 500 gold, and I'm already at 478. So if you make too much, it just gets wasted. So it's completely pointless making the money in the first place. So what I need to do is pick a spot to start building a nice big treasury building where we can store all of our cash. So what's gonna be a good spot? Up on the hill. Although up on the hill is where I was thinking actually of doing a manor house. Ooh, who are you? Oh, it's my hunter, of course, yeah. I was going to do my manor house up there. I think that would look good. So people go and visit me up on the hill. So let's leave that like that, actually. What I might do is come over here maybe and do a treasury here somewhere. So I know roughly how I want to design my treasury. Bad weather has arrived. Yes, okay. So you're going to administration, and it's the manor house. So this is when things can get complicated, because this is a multi-purpose building. So what you have to do is designate it as a certain type of building. So Great Hall, a treasury. You can do free build, but I'm not sure why you would do that now, because everything needs to have a purpose, really. You get tax office in here as well, but I haven't unlocked that yet. And bailiff as well, I believe. So for now, I'm going to make this a treasury. So you get all these different parts, and each one increases your capacity by a certain amount. So this one will increase it by 150, towers by 60, only 30 for that one, 150 for that one, 60 for that one. So I'm not going to go over the top straight away, but the basic design of this is, let's just think, it's going to be, and how do I want to do this? Actually, yeah, let's think about this. What does this need? Planks, stone, and tools. Yeah, see, that's a lot of tools potentially. Let's keep it simple for now. Let's get 3 of these, just side by side. Basically, this is going to be a big square, with possibly a couple of towers chucked in at some point as well. So let's do that. Do I want to raise any of these? I'm just thinking, how big am I going to make this? I kind of like it like that. Let's just see about the towers. How do they look on the ends? Oops. think 8 up for the tower is a good amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's very easy to get that wrong and have a wonky looking building. No, I like that. I think that looks really nice. So let's go with that. I think at the moment that's basically... Oh no, I'll stick a chimney on as well. I like it to look like it's a functional building. We don't need an interactive location on here because it's just going to be a treasury. Good. So it's going to have quite a lot of upkeep. It gives us quite a lot of labour splendour, which is good, but it is going to allow us to hold more money, so it's definitely worth doing. So let's get that started. Basically what I'll do is continue that backwards, and I'll make like a big... I might even bring it right back here somewhere and just keep on adding to it and just, you know, just slowly increase our capacity as time goes by, basically. How's our church looking? Is that finished? It is. Look at that. Fantastic. So that's got a capacity of 90. We've only got 26 people at the moment, so that's good. That will keep busy, people busy for a while. So you see our happiness numbers now are going up and up because they have 2 types of food. It looks like we've got plenty of fish now in our marketplace. Good. Hopefully plenty starting to build up in there. Good. Advice promoting religion. I'll do that on my own at some point. That's fine. Yeah, so they've got fish and they're now getting their service, which is their church as well. So soon that will pretty much be 100% because everyone's going to have a home, everyone's going to have food. Good. Bit of influence with the clergy, that always helps. A couple more people coming to stay. Welcome to our village. Let's see where I need them. Let's get another forager. And then let's start getting our granary going as well, actually, because it's taken things from 3 different sources and there's only one person doing it, so that's going to be quite a slow process. We got our fishermen in. Good, yeah. Wonderful. Right. We're looking good. So while that gets built, let's have a look at a bit more decoration. Let's see, what do I want to do around here? Let's have a look at our nature decorations again, because I think there are some nice rocks in here. Here we go. A small boulder. Doesn't look that small to me, but okay. See, I kind of want to almost enclose this so it looks a bit more blended in with other rocks, you know. So what I like to do is get a load of these big boulders in, and then you kind of... Actually, that was a silly one to put in because it's got frogs sitting on it. You use these small ones to kind of link them up and just add that little element of detail. It never looks good when you do it like this, but as soon as you actually build it, you'll suddenly see the effect that this has. Hopefully it will look really nice. I might even do a bit more over here. Something like that. Right, let's build that. Actually, no, nature. I've got my ferns and grasses as well. Let's do it all at once. So let's come in here. Get some grasses in as well. I do love all this. I know some people won't want to play the game for this reason, doing this sort of level of detail. But I think a lot of people enjoy it. So hopefully you guys don't mind me spending a bit of time doing this detailing like this. Because for me, this is why you play games like this. It's for the details. You know, there's a lot of logistical stuff which I really enjoy. I love doing all the resource acquisition and trade and all the little sort of the chains of resources. You know, oops. I love doing that stuff, but I also love doing this sort of stuff. Right, I'm going to have to just build this and see what it looks like. There we go. Yeah, I like that. You see, it just makes the whole thing look a little bit better, doesn't it? A bit more detailed. Lovely. Very happy with that. There's our little rockery area then. Looking good. How is this coming along? Look at that. It's already going quite well, actually, isn't it? I need to start looking at tools. Where do I get my tools from? Let's have a look at our trade routes. Actually, I've got fish. Hang on. Let's just put fish up on our favourites. Actually, let's put tools on there as well. So yeah, tools aren't looking brilliant. Let's unlock that trade route as well, so we've got more options there. Where do we get our tools? Am I missing them? Oh, they're here already. Brilliant. So I can buy tools. So let's come in here. Let's buy tools. I'm going to keep them at 30 for now. So we're at 29, so we'll buy one. Oh, look at this. 4 new people. Fantastic. Yeah, because tools are really expensive, so you don't want to be buying too many of them, but you do need them. You do need a certain amount of them in stock all the time. Let's just check our money, because we've spent suddenly quite a lot. Miscellaneous 300. What was that? Oh, that was me opening a trade route. Of course it was, yeah. That's fine. We're making money, look. Our carcasses are doing really well. We're not selling planks yet, but we haven't made enough. That's fine. That's a bit of a long-term thing. I can start selling fish now because I'm generating fish, and I will build some more. An isolated community of fishermen are looking for a kind-hearted builder. They need help constructing a bridge which will connect their village to the rest of the realm. They have not much to offer, but they promise to share good words about your generosity amongst the labourers. Okay. My best builder will will draw you a blueprint. Yeah, let's go with that. Influence earn 5. Wonderful. That's good. Right, so I'm going to do some more fisherman huts. Let's do 2 more, because I like to have plenty of fish in stock. So let's get these set up down here. Let's get one there. And one there. Right, let's just check. Are people coming to build them? Probably not actually, because we've got the treasury being built, and I think they've made a few changes. So buildings are now prioritised by the order that you build them in, unless you tell them otherwise, which is probably a good thing. Let's just quickly check our workplaces. Let's just get another miner and another forager, and I'm going to keep 2 spare for our fisherman huts. Lovely. Right, let's leave it there. I think that is a good place to end the episode. So I think next time we'll start looking into possibly some of these other resources. So maybe some poultry, vegetables, eggs, even milk possibly. Again, just finding ways of making money. But obviously some of them can also, if you make enough, you can sell all of these. Poultry, vegetables and eggs, I believe all 3 of them can go on a market. Let's have a look. Yeah, poultry, vegetables and eggs. So they're all potential food for our people as well. So that's really good. But let's leave it there. So thank you so much for joining me. I promise you it won't be so long before the next episode. I'm actually going to record the next episode back to back with this one tonight. I think, what day is it today? I have no idea what day. I've completely lost track of time at the moment. It's Monday, I think. So if I can get this edited tonight, I'll get it out Tuesday morning. And then I don't know when the next episode will be. Towards the end of the week, probably. And who knows? Hopefully, I'll get some more time for recording this week as well. We shall see. But yeah, hopefully you're enjoying this series. I really hope you are. I really hope you're playing this game as well, because it is such a good fun game. So yeah, if you've got anything you want to say, please do. If you've enjoyed the episode, please hit the like button as well. Tell your friends about me. I promise you this channel will take off again one day when I have more time. It will happen. For now, I'm just keeping it going as best as I can. But until I see you again, do take care, and yeah, I'll see you soon.